Jacob, you had a very famous father, long-standing editor of the Times, and I wondered, did you never want to follow him down the journalism route? Were you always destined to be a politician?
Well, I never thought I was good enough at journalism, certainly not compared to my father, who was a brilliant and natural writer. And I've done a bit of writing, but I didn't think I was of his standard, and therefore it was better to pursue another career.
So you didn't want to be compared in a way?
My father was an enormously successful journalist, and to be compared to him would, from my point of view, always been very flattering. But no, I was attracted by doing something different.
But why politics?
Well, I could ask you the same, but particularly from your journalistic background and both your successful business career, successful journalistic career, what is the great draw of politics? Well, it's mixed things, isn't it? That there is an element of public service, that it is important to contribute to the society in which one's involved, but it's also compellingly interesting that you're involved in national events, you have a ringside seat at national events, sometimes you're directly involved with them, and it's very rewarding intellectually that you're dealing with interesting problems. So I think there are lots of reasons for wanting to be involved in politics.
So do you think your religious beliefs shape any of your political policies?
The question of religion and politics is a fascinating one, and the extent to which they interrelate and the extent to which they don't. Now, of course, most political decisions, most political issues, manifestos and so on, don't have a clearly religious element to them, do they? They are essentially secular. But I think the idea of public service is one that is certainly underpinned by religious belief and the value of everybody. I mean, lots of people think that you can't be a Christian and a Tory, that you have to be a socialist. And I've always thought that's absolute nonsense, because Christianity teaches very clearly that every individual is valuable, regardless of background. And the parable of the Good Samaritan is very important in this, that a reminder that however different people are, they are still loved by God, valuable individuals. And I think a political creed that is based on the individual is one that is very sympathetic to Christianity.